إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستغفره ونستهديه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا. وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. وبعد. It is narrated one time that Umar ibn al-Khattab around the Kaaba in Mecca sees a man in intense dua, a man whose heart is very close to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, sincerely bursting in dua and persistently and consistently repeating the dua again and again and again. And Umar ibn al-Khattab came closer to the man to see what's going on, and he found the man saying a very strange dua. This man was saying around the Kaaba consistently one sentence: Allahumma ja'alni min al-qaleel, Allahumma ja'alni min al-qaleel, Allahumma ja'alni min al-qaleel. Oh Allah, please make me among the few. Oh Allah, I plead that you make me among the few. Oh Allah, make me among the few. Please make me one among the few. And that's all what he's saying. So Umar ibn al-Khattab was like, what kind of dua is this? And this is Umar ibn al-Khattab, right? So Umar stopped that man and told him, what is this? What kind of dua are you doing? Ij'alni min al-qaleel, make me among the few. What do you mean? What dua is that? Where did you get that from? What do you intend by that? And the man, recognizing who Umar is, told him, Ya Amir al-Mu'mineen, O Commander of the Faithful, didn't you hear that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say in the Quran, وَقَلِيلٌ مِّنْ عِبَادِيَ الشَّكُورِ, that indeed few among my servants are among the grateful. I am asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant me a heart that is grateful, a heart that is thankful to Him. And the purpose of this khutbah, what I want to discuss with you, is this very verse. What is the meaning of this? Why is it that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala declares the human being, after I gave him khilafah on earth, after I make angels bow down to him, after I give him all those bounties, yet the humans, very few among us, are grateful? Why did Shaitan himself, challenging Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, say regarding the human being, the one that he was commanded to bow down to, the one that Allah favored, the one that Allah made angels to bow down to? Shaitan said the following: وَلَا تَجِدُ أَكْثَرَهُمْ شَاكِرِينَ. Those humans that you created, the ones that you favored, those elect of you will not find most of them grateful. Most of them will be ungrateful to you. They are ingrate. What's going on? What is the definition of gratitude? Is it just to say thank you? Is this khutbah about saying thank you? Yes, saying thank you is a wonderful word, but gratitude is more, much, much more than just saying thank you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, even in the Quran, tells us something, a very simple rule. لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. If you were grateful, if you really have gratitude, I will increase you. Increase you in what? It doesn't say. Increase you in what? Increase you. Do you want more? As human beings, do you guys want more? Do I want more? We always want more things, right? Maybe I want more money. Maybe I want more safety for my kids in this country. Maybe I want more spiritual gifts. Honestly, among most of us that come here to Friday prayer, some of us come yearning. Ya Allah, I want more openings. I want more understanding in the Quran. I want more khushu' in my salah. I want more presence of a heart in my prayers. Isn't that something you want? I want more sakina. I want more contentment in my heart. I want more. And more isn't necessarily materialistic. Yes, materialistic things are good, but spiritual. What is the way to get more? Because us human beings, that's our problem. Our problem is we always look on what we do not have, and then we seek it. So even psychologists, people will tell you that the human brain, if you're not conscious, we have things that are similar to animals. If you are not conscious about your brain and your spiritual state, your brain will by default take the path of seeking what you do not have. Meaning what? A human being. I don't have water. You get water. What's the next thing you think about? Food. Where is food? Where is food? I don't have food. You got food. What are you thinking about? Shelter. Shelter. You got shelter. What are you thinking about? We're always thinking about what? The negatives. Things we do not have. Sometimes we forget to enjoy what we already have. We don't look on the positive things, if you will. The brain, left to itself, tends to look on the negative and seek the negative and amplify the negative. This is by default. And yet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this verse is telling us something really interesting. He's telling us, I know you want more. Maybe, as I said, you want more income. Maybe you want more spiritual gifts. I know. But be careful. The path to get more is to be grateful for what you have. To get what I do not have, Allah's telling you what? The way is simple. Look on what you have already as of now and be grateful and thank for it. That's your way. That's counterintuitive. Our brain tells us to get what I do not have, focus on what you do not have. Yet Allah is saying that's not the path. And subhanallah, you find many stories about that. I shared one in Ramadan with you here, Al-Junaid. This great man of spiritual discipline. A student came with the same question. Ya Shaykh, please, I'm seeking Allah. I'm seeking nearness to Him. I'm trying. You tell me to do dhikr. Dhikr is wonderful. I'm doing a lot of dhikr. Thousands, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Every day. But yet, my heart is not present. It's only my tongue. Do we complain about that? Do we complain now even that our salah, Ya Allah, my body is praying, but my heart isn't there? This is the complaint of that man. To this great scholar, tell me what to do. My heart is not there at all. I feel it's useless. It's just the tongue. And I've been doing this repetitively. What's the solution? Look at what Imam al-Junayd told him. The solution for your problem. Imam al-Junayd told him something really interesting. He said, be grateful that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala used one of your own organs to remember Him. What did you say? You had a tongue that's in remembrance of Allah. Do you see that? What did you see? My heart is not in remembrance of Allah. You could have seen what? Wait a minute. Allah granted me a tongue that is wet with His remembrance. If you were to focus on that, because what happens? Alhamdulillah. Ya subhanallah, I'm at least mentioning Allah with my tongue. See where my focus is? And you start saying what? Alhamdulillah that Allah gave me this. It extracts thank. That will bring more spiritual gifts to you. Similarly, if you come here today and you say, I don't know, this khutbah is useless. My heart is a stone. I pray, nothing happens. I want to change. Look, I have so many problems outside. I'm doing X that is wrong, Y that is wrong. I missed Fajr today. I'm not praying Sunnah. See what I'm saying? I'm focused on what now? Negative. What do you think if I think about that? What will be my emotional state? Terrible. So the way for you, Allah is saying, find something that's good. Is there nothing good in your life? Are you saying that you're in the masjid today? Is it Jum'ah, the best day? Are you going to pray? Are you in the masjid? And as I shared with you before, if after salah you meet one of your brothers and you shake his hands, according to the Prophet ﷺ, when two Muslims meet, they greet each other and shake each other's hands, their sins drop like a tree dropping its leaves. Do you know what that means? I need you. If after salah I just start shaking hands with them, isn't that something to be happy with? So if I focus on this and start saying, Alhamdulillah, I'm in the masjid. Alhamdulillah that I'm going to pray. Alhamdulillah, I can shake some of my brother's hands. This will put my heart in a state of gratitude. Then this opens the door of getting more. What is the spiritual secret behind that? And I'll share it with you with a very simple example. Why is that so? Look, I love my children, I love my son, I love my daughter. Sometimes we give them presents. So let's say I went to my son and told him, you know what, son, I have a present for you. Here is a new Lego set. Now, what happens? If my son said, thank you, notice, he said thank you with the tongue. Thank you. And he got the Lego set, put it on his shelf. 3-4 days later, he didn't open it. He comes to me and say, Baba, there is a new Lego set. A robotic Lego set, and it has electronics and robots and it connects to the computer. It's $300, mind you, right? NXP for those who okay, I want this new Lego set. Will I get it to him? The answer is no. Why? Am I a bad father? Look, you didn't even open the first one. What would be the fastest way for him to make me his father, grant him his wish? Most kids will do what? Please, 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 please. You know what I'm speaking about? And by the way, this is spiritually, it is good. Knocking the doors of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, please, 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 I beg, is good. But yet Allah, what Allah is telling us here, there is another way. What would be the fastest way for him to make me actually give him without asking? If I come one day and I find my son, when I give him the present, the way he took it is, Lego said, thank you, Baba. And then he took it. He started opening it right away. And he started doing what? Working with it. And he started building things with it. And I come and I see him doing what? Happy with it. I see my son happy with the gift. And then I see my son using the gift in a proper way. He doesn't use the Lego sets to throw at his sister, right? That's not the proper way of using a Lego set. But he's building things. Now me as a father, I say what? That's the purpose of the gift. Why did I give him a gift in the first place? I wanted him to be happy. I wanted him to benefit. He's already doing this. When I see that, now he is ready to get the next Lego set. Without him asking, I will be the one to get him this $300 set. Similarly, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives many of us gifts in this life, kids, family, job, salah. If you want more, if you take this gift and be happy with it, show happiness with it, I'm excited, and then use it in a way that is proper as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala intended, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opens unto us more. That is the secret behind that. So gratitude, according to Imam al-Ghazali, 3 components. He says gratitude has 3 things: ilm, hal, and amal. Ilm is to know, is to see the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They say الشكر هو اسم لمعرفة النعمة لأنها السبيل إلى معرفة المنعم. It is the name of recognizing the gift because it's a way to recognize the giver. There is a deeper meaning here about gratitude. Look, if you're outside, one of our sisters is walking outside, she found a rose, a red rose. Do you like a red rose? Most of the sisters, it's beautiful, right? And will she be happy? Yes, she'll be happy. I'm happy I found the rose, right? I'm happy with the rose. Good for you. But shukr is about something else. Gratitude is about something else. What if it was my daughter, young daughter, that came one time to her mother and said, Mom, I got you this red rose. Is it the same? Both got red roses. But the second one, the mother will be happier. Why are you more happier? It's really not about the rose. It's about what? The motive behind it. Who gave me that rose? My daughter. What does that mean? My daughter loves me. You see that? So that gift represents an intention of the giver. Gratitude is about that. Not just seeing the gift, but seeing the giver of the gift. What does it mean that Allah puts you in this masjid today? What does it mean? What does it mean that Allah allows you to stand at night and pray 2 rak'ahs? What does it mean? Do you see Allah in it? What does He intend by giving you this? When we see this, we are definitely happier with the ni'mah. Because it means Allah cares about me. Are you following? So Imam al-Ghazali says there are 3 levels, if you will, for gratitude. Level number 1, most people are there. And he gives us an example. And he says, like a king, a president, if you will. A king sends someone a horse. Today, the president sent one of you a car, a limousine, a Lexus, brand new. Many of us would be happy with what? The car, the horse, right? I have a new car, right? You say, thank you, but now let me use my car. I'll take my car and I start bragging with it. I go to everyone, I have a new car, I have a new car, I have a new car. I'm happy with the car. That's level 1. Level 2 is about what? Who gave me the car? Who gave me the horse? The king? The president? What does that mean? The president cares about me. What does that mean? I'm important. So I will be walking outside telling people what? It's not about, do you see this car? You know who gave me that car? The president gave me that car. I'm bragging about what here? It's not the car. It's who gave it to me. The president gave me a car. It means what? I'm important. Similarly, a servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when Allah gives you, who gave you? Allah. What does it mean? When Allah responds to your dua, what does it mean? That you're close to Him, that He cares about. I am happier with this than the gift itself. And that's why Ibn Ata'illah al-Secondary says, لا تفرح بالطاعة لأنها برزت منك وافرح بها لأنها برزت من الله إليك. Do not rejoice. Look at this. Rejoice. Be happy with your obedience. That's a believer. Because you did the act. Rather, really rejoice. Be happy with any act of obedience because it came from Allah to you. Allah. Prayers is something very special. There are many Muslims around. Many, hundreds of thousands. Only few of us come to the masjid. It's an honor. It's an honor to receive something from Allah. It is almost like when I say, so and so stand up. I'm going to grant you a Nobel Prize. It's not about the prize, it's the recognition. For you to be in the masjid today, Allah picked you, enabled you to do that. I am happier with this. So the second level is to see the giver and be happy with him. Now that's gratitude. Yet Imam al-Ghazali tells us there is a third level. This is the essence of gratitude that I want to share with you today. He said it's different. When a person recognizes the following, what did the president send to me? What did the king send to me? A car. Why did he send a car for me? Wait a minute. That's a limo. You know what it is? The president sent me a car. He is inviting me to come to him. This car is nothing more than an invitation letter. He's telling me, I'm giving you a car, use it to come to me. And then this person would say, Subhanallah, the president is telling me to come to him. What does he want to offer to me if I go to him? Maybe I'll be a minister. Maybe I'll be a vice president. That's what he wants. That is why he sent that car. The king then sent the horse. Maybe he's telling me, use the horse to go. Maybe I'm going to accompany him on a trip. And that horse is the means. So he looks and, now I understand the purpose of this gift. When you are at that level, you see the gifts of Allah differently. You see them as means to reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Similarly, brothers and sisters, everything in your life, your kids, your family, your wealth, is a person that Allah grants wealth. Alhamdulillah, you can say, Alhamdulillah, I'm so happy, Allah granted me a job, I'm making $100,000. Alhamdulillah. Another person says, wait a minute, I see something else. My ibadah is short. I'm not good in my salah. I'm not good in my siyam. Maybe my akhlaq isn't that good. So, and when Allah saw this, Allah wants to bring me to Him. Allah wants to give me Jannah. So what did Allah do? Okay, here. Take some money. Take $100,000. Why? Donate some of it as charity and that will bring you to me. And you say, Subhan, that's the intention of that gift. Are you following what happens then? Therefore, you look at the gifts of Allah and you see one thing behind all of them. They're nothing more but an easy path to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, an invitation by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through all the ni'am you have. Why do we have so many blessings? Because Allah is inviting you through so many ways. Take one to me, please. You did not see your health, I'll give you wealth. You did not see your wealth, I'll give you family. You did not see your family, I'll give you honor. You did not see, use one of them. Be thankful, and that will bring you to me. And when you look at this, you say, Subhanallah. Imam al-Ghazali gives a wonderful example. وَمَا بِكُم مِّن نِعْمَةٍ فَمِنَ اللَّهِ. It's originated from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And he says it's like a young boy, a young daughter, a kid. You know when a mother or a father, you have a young boy, and you say, please come, I'm going to give you a bath. If you have 2 years old, you know what I'm speaking about. And you clean her or him, and you get a new dress, put it on your daughter, and then you make her look so wonderful. And then after making her so wonderful, what do? You use ما أجملك ما أنظفك. How beautiful are you? How clean are you? You start praising the young boy and daughter. And the daughter feels what? Thank you. Why? Who cleaned you? Are you following? Allah is doing that to every single one of us. Come, respond. I am going to clean your heart. I want to clean your heart. And after I clean your heart and give you ornaments and make you so beautiful, I am going to be the one to do what? Thank you for it. And praise you for it. And put you in front of the angels and say, look how beautiful he is. Do you follow? That is gratitude. And that's why you find Musa alayhi salam telling Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ya Allah, how can I thank you? When thanking you is a gift from you to me. So how can I ever thank? Are you following? Saying Alhamdulillah is a gift. So how can I ever be grateful? And then Allah responds, Ya Musa, if you know that, you have been already grateful. أقول قولي هذا استغفر الله لي ولكم. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أفضل المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه الطيبين الطاهرين وبعد. They say الشكر ترياق الدنيا. شكر ترياق الدنيا. Gratitude is the antidote of the life of this world. Many of us have the life of this world in our heart. We want more, and we say it's like almost poisonous. Don't love, حب الدنيا, being attached to this world. It can be detrimental to you in terms of your relation with Allah. They say gratitude is the antidote for that. That is why Imam Ali radiallahu anh, when they asked him, people of zuhd, people of shunning the life of this world on the side, they went to Ali ibn Abi Talib, a great man, and they said, which is better, cold water or regular water? Being people of shunning the world aside, which is better, mango juice or a glass of water? Mango juice, right? Many of us, no, brother, I shun the life of this world. A glass of water is better, right? So they expected Ali ibn Abi Talib to say what? Regular water. And he surprised them. He said, Al-ma' al-barid, cold water. And they were, what? Why? لأنه يستخرج الشكر من صميم القلب. Because it helps me extract gratitude from the bottom of my heart. Are you following? So good things of this life, with gratitude, they become a path to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A way that makes us reach Him very fast. A short path to Him. And subhanallah, one thing I just want to share with you before I close. They say الشكر. Please remember that. الشكر هو معرفة الإحسان ونشره. Please remember, this is a very important concept. Gratitude is the ability to recognize goodness, bounties, and spread it. So if I was to model that as an engineer, I would say what? Gratitude is a filter followed by an amplifier. A filter that filters what? I see brothers here. Some of us, I see only your faults. I walk to the masjid, this is wrong, this is wrong. You see the sheikh, he didn't do that. It's very easy. Most of us have a filter that filters what? Your faults. Some of us say, yeah, tell that to the sisters, tell that to my wife, right? You know what I'm speaking about. Some of us, and this is ungrateful. We filter what I spot your negatives. And the moment I get a negative from that brother, I broadcast it. I spread it. Gratitude is about the complete opposite. You have faults and you have positives in you. A gratitude is developing this mind, this eyes of the heart, that has the ability to see the positives in every single one, in every single thing, in every single situation. To see the positive and amplify it, spread it. We spread fear. We spread, look, the United States, look what's happening to us. You could see it differently. Look what is happening to us. We are safe. We're still praying. There are people that are, and instead of spreading the message of the people that attack us, I spread the message of the people that support us. That is gratitude. And I leave you with two things. To develop gratitude, I recommend two things in just 2 minutes. One, the consistent dua. It's a hadith of the Prophet ﷺ from Adhkar al-Sabah wal-Masa. Whoever says whenever he wakes up or at the evening, Allahumma ma asbah biya min ni'mah, aw bi ahadin min khalqik, faminka wahdak, la sharika lak. Oh Allah, whatever blessing is in me or in any of your creation is only coming from you. You are the source of every goodness. La sharika lak. You have no partners whatsoever. Whoever says that 3 times in the morning, he has thanked all the blessings of Allah for that day. Whoever says it 3 times in the evening, he has thanked all the blessings of Allah, and you cannot count them for that night. Say that regularly. It's a training. Second, and I leave you with this, we need to train our minds. Our minds need to be trained to focus on the positive and amplify it. We need trained for that, because we often do the opposite. We see, as I said, we see the negatives in every single thing. In our communities, in our wives, in the khatib, in the sheikh, in the masjid, and we amplify it, and that's destructive. It's destructive. So how do you do that? I recommend to do something with your kids. Get a journal. They call it a gratitude journal. And what do? Every night you come to your son or your daughter before she sleeps and say, son, let's remember together. I want you to mention 3 things that you're grateful for today. And look for small things. من لم يشكر القليل لم يشكر الكثير. Gratitude is about what? Being happy with the ni'mah. You understand? So sometimes a small blessing that you really see and happy, it's good. So you tell your son, please, and I'll give you an example. You tell your son that. What happens if your son comes and says, Baba, I don't know. Most of us would do what? What? You don't know? Don't you see the children in Syria? Don't you see how good you are? Did you look at what's happening in Palestine? You see what have you done? Guilt. Guilting and shaming your child. That's not training for gratitude. I have just given him you know what's the proper way? If he tells me, with all the bounties he has, right? And he says, I don't know. You know what I should say? Son, thank you for trying. Do you understand? Did you try? Did you think? Is that something positive? Thank you. Gratitude. Thank you for trying. We'll try again tomorrow. And you continuously do that. And you start writing those things. It is a training. Who should I thank today? Is it the waiter that was smiling? Is it the man that allowed me to come in first? Is it the sheikh? Can I recommend something? I'll finish with this. Find someone in your life that you really like. Maybe a teacher. Maybe your mother. Wallahi, maybe your father. Maybe your wife. Someone that really you're happy. And go and tell that person the following message. Alhamdulillah for you. It's not thank you. I don't know if you see how powerful that is. If I look at one of you and say, Alhamdulillah for you. How do you feel? You are a blessing from Allah in my life. I'm thanking Allah. Do you see that? I'm thanking what? Allah. But I'm acknowledging you are a means, a blessing through which Allah gave me. I thank Allah for you. And watch what happens to that person. Can we do that, please? Do that with your mothers. Do that with your teachers. Do that. Say Alhamdulillah for you. Spread gratitude. شكر معرفة الإحسان ونشره. اللهم أرنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وأرنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. اللهم حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين. اللهم ارزقنا لسانا ذاكرا وقلبا شاكرا وعملا متقبلا. اللهم رد أمة محمد إلى التحقق بلا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله وصلى الله على محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم وأقم الصلاة.